Hello, fellow traders. Paul Lomo, Bitcoin Trading Club. We've got a potential market shift coming, and we need to really be careful about overloading positions right now. And going through a lot of charts, there's a lot of stocks that just are not holding up well. And market shook out really, really hard today, about 1,000 points down on the NASDAQ, and just really a bloodbath coming off of technical spike on the lower time frames. But let me just show you what's happening. There's one stock that in my watch list that looks decent. I would just hold off for a few days on it. It's SION. But meantime, let's see what we got here. We got, if you go to the bitcointradingclub.club/market-rating, you'll see how we score the market. Right now it's a B2 market. We got lower highs, lower lows. That could shift real quickly. In fact, a lot of times after Thanksgiving, the market will find a bottom and go up pretty hard. So question is that what we're getting? We're getting a little shakeout and then anticipation of going back up after Thanksgiving. That's definitely possible, but we do have lower highs, lower lows, but we're holding right around that prior low. I'll show you here in a second, but we got the prices less than 10 MA on the SPY. 10 MA is less than 35 MA. These other ones are not quite there yet. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Keep that in mind. B2 right there. So we have a lower high right here, but we didn't have a really lower low until here, and it didn't really close below that. But that could change very quickly tomorrow over the weekend. So we want to be in a defensive position. So basically what happens when you get a B2 score on it, you're at right here. Let me just capture this. So we're basically in a D plus market because the market can deteriorate very quickly from here. But again, if we can just hold like we did over here in early October, 10th of October. So you get this big ugly bar, and then you pretty much hold inside of that for a week or so. And this is at the 75 MA, so that could happen again. We're not closing, at least the daily close did not close below that prior low. But we want to be in a defensive position, so we're going to score it about a D plus right now, and that could change very quickly going back in the other direction. So just be aware of that. And let's look at another facet here. Okay, so when you're at a B2 market, D plus, it's a good idea to go about 50 to 75% cash minimum. Again, that could change very quickly over the next week. So we're kind of in a holding pattern, but we want to, again, be defensive. So this is where I would say just really try not adding many positions, and there's not a lot of great quality positions right now anyway, so market tends to filter it out for you. So let's take a look at that SION stock, the one that looks pretty decent despite the market. This is SION Therapeutics, and out of the cup it had about a close to 400% gain. And right now we're at about a TD6 cycle, a 17 to 23 day cycle in the PBC zone. So the base BMI inside the cup was about 2.4. Let me see here. Just close to 2.5. So extrapolating from the cup, 2.5 times 25 is about 6250 plus 25, about $87 target. If in fact it hit that, it'd be 100% gain out of the PBC zone. So this one is holding up better than most stocks in my watch list right now. So coming out of this market pullback, assuming we get some more upside action in the indexes, this could be a good stock to lead as far as momentum stocks. So let's leave it at that. I would suggest not really taking on any long positions until we confirm support here, if in fact we get it. Again, Thanksgiving week, probably a good week anyways, just to stay out of the market, just because a lot of traders are taking vacations, so it might not be a lot of upside action during the week, people traveling. So if you want to find out more about the market rating system, go to bitcoinertradingclub.club/market-rating. And we'll be off next week for the holidays. We'll be back the following week, starting on the Tuesday of that week following Thanksgiving. Hope you have a nice Thanksgiving holiday. Take care. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.